How to go from a college dropout geek to a world-changing software tycoon if you travel back to 1968. 1968. At 13, the Lakeside School Mothers Club used bake sale funds to buy a teletype machine. You became obsessed with this device that perfectly executed commands, writing your first ever tic-tac-toe program. You aced the SATs with an insane 1590 score, earning you a spot at Harvard. There, in a challenging math class, you solved the academic puzzle of pancake sorting, an algorithm that held the record for 30 years. When you saw the Altair 8800 microcomputer on the cover of Popular Electronics, you boldly dropped out of Harvard and founded Microsoft. 1980. In 1980, IBM was desperate for an operating system for their new personal computer. Thanks to your mother Mary Gates connections, you got that crucial foot in the door. For less than $100,000, you bought the QDOS system from Seattle Computer Products, tweaked it a bit, and renamed it MS-DOS. You didn't sell the ownership to IBM, you only offered a non-exclusive license. As IBM-compatible machines flooded the market, every single PC had to pay you a software tax. In 1986, Microsoft went public at an IPO price of $21. On its first day, the stock soared to $35, and with 45% of the shares, you, at 31, officially became the youngest billionaire in the world at that time. 1985. You foresaw that the graphical user interface was the future, and you led your team to relentlessly develop the Windows system. In 1995, you shelled out a massive $300 million for marketing. Accompanied by the Rolling Stones' Start Me Up, Windows 95 exploded onto the market, selling millions of copies in its first week. You charged PC manufacturers a per processor licensing fee, meaning they had to pay you whether or not they installed Windows. Under your ironclad rule, your operating system commanded over 90% of the global market, and you officially ascended to the throne as the world's richest person. 1995. The rise of Netscape browser gave you an unprecedented existential crisis. Not only did you bundle IE browser for free with Windows, but you also leveraged your monopoly to strong-arm manufacturers like Compaq and Apple into making IE their default browser. These bullying tactics led to the antitrust trial of the century by the U.S. Department of Justice. In court, you were arrogant and evasive, even quibbling over simple words like competition. The judge at one point even ordered Microsoft to be split in two. But you withstood the immense pressure, and through appeals and a shift in political winds, you ultimately reached a settlement, preserving the integrity of your Microsoft empire. 2000. After the infamy of the antitrust trial, you embarked on an epic public relations and personal reinvention journey. In 2000, you stepped down as CEO and established the Bill Melinda Gates Foundation. You poured tens of billions of dollars into fighting polio, malaria, and Alzheimer's disease worldwide. You teamed up with Warren Buffett to launch the Giving Pledge, promising to donate the vast majority of your wealth. You successfully transformed your public image from a ruthless monopolist capitalist to an amiable, world-saving tech philanthropist.